Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Untitled Chapter viewers. In this video, I want to do a quick little roundup for you guys of what's happened in Apple news this week and some upcoming rumors that we've been hearing about for WWDC 2017. So today, Apple dropped iOS 10.3.3 for developers. There's really nothing new in it. I don't know why it was 2 gigs, but everyone has been reporting that it's about 2 gig file. I am not even on this dev beta or any betas for that matter for iOS 10 anymore, just because iOS 11 is right around the corner and I will hop on the beta train there. But not for this one. I think the only reason that they're really releasing this is to kind of mess with Pangu and their jailbreak release for iOS 10.3.1 or possibly iOS 10.3.2. So now they're releasing this to kind of close the signing window on iOS 10.3.1 and iOS 10.3.2 as soon as possible. So anyways, a lot of mumbo jumbo there. If you're not into jailbreaking, you probably don't understand that. But this update for 10.3.3 is primarily for security fixes. There's no new features. Also, macOS Sierra 10.12.6 came out for developers, the beta of it, first beta. So I'm not on that either. I don't really care about that. I will hop on the beta train, of course, when the new macOS version does come out at WWDC 2017. On to WWDC 2017, what can we expect? Well, it starts June 5th, runs to the 9th in San Jose. What's expected: iOS 11, macOS 10.13, new versions of watchOS and tvOS, 10.5-inch iPad Pro, and a Siri speaker. So the main thing that's probably going to get a lot of attention is the Siri speaker, which is supposed to compete with things like the Amazon Alexa, the Amazon Echo and stuff, and the Google Home Assistant, and also the Cortana assistants that seem to be popping up all over the place. Apple definitely does need to get in the game with this. Hopefully they will take a little bit more of a privacy route as they have in the past. Like Amazon Alexa, it like records all your shit and sends it to the NSA and stuff. Well, it's not really proved, but there's plenty of information on that if you want to look it up, but it's not very secure. So I would never, ever have anything like that in my house that's always recording. Probably wouldn't even get a Siri speaker or whatever this is going to be, just because of that. You don't really know exactly what they're doing with your information. They're literally listening all the time to every single thing that's said in your house. So that's creepy to me. A lot of people don't find it creepy, but I do. I would never get one unless there's something on it that somehow convinces me that it's safe. So I don't even have the Hey Siri or whatever it's called. Is it Hey Siri? Yeah, if it is, I just made a bunch of your guys' phones go off. I don't have that enabled on my phone because fuck that shit. Fuck that shit! So that's one of the big things supposed to be released or at least unveiled at WWDC 2017. The other thing, obviously the most exciting for me, well, we'll get to that in a second, but this is probably the most exciting, is iOS 11. Always love brand new iOS releases, and this one should be really good. macOS, that's also exciting. Now, I find it funny here that they don't have new MacBook Pro models. Right here, you can see that there was a rumor that just got posted today at around 2 p.m. my time, Eastern time, about new MacBook Pros possibly being announced at WWDC. So if this is true, I will actually probably end up picking one up for myself. I am running a 13-inch MacBook Pro 2015 model, early 2015 model, I believe. So yeah, I am definitely due for a new one here within the next year or so. But I'm thinking of hopping back onto the 15-inch train, because I did have a 15-inch before, downsized to the 13-inch for portability for college, and now that I'm out of college, I would like to have a quad-core processor, full-size screen, all the goodies. So so I'm definitely going to look into picking one of these up if they really are released. I think they said, yeah, faster Kaby Lake processor, an update from the Skylake, which obviously I didn't want the Skylake processor anyway. This one's going to be, I think, a 12% improvement. So overall, it's kind of a minor refresh for the MacBook Pro. No design changes, just all under the hood, which is nice. Now, if there are rumors that there's another one coming out maybe in December of 2017 or early 2018, I might hold off and just get that one, because again, it's going to end up costing about $3,000. I might just wait. Might be worth it. So that's another thing that I'm very excited about. A few things that I'm not really excited about. There have been some reports of iPad Pros and new iPads coming out at WWDC as well. I'm not excited about that at all. I don't like iPads at all, but they are going to supposedly feature that new bezel design on the front of them. So kind of what the Galaxy S8 looks like, So if you've seen pictures of the Galaxy S8, you know that it has like no bezels. So there are reports of a possibility that Apple will be implementing something very similar on the iPads this time around, kind of before the iPhone's released, which in my opinion is kind of odd, just because you would think that they would debut a bezel-less design or whatever on their iPhone, which is their flagship product. But there are reports that they might come out with it at WWDC with an iPad that has hardly any bezels, which in my opinion would be really cool, really sleek, but I still will not pick one up because, again, I don't see the use of one. But that would definitely be a cool thing, kind of to hint at the future of iPhones without bezels as well. And lastly, new versions of watchOS and tvOS. I don't have an Apple TV, so I don't care about tvOS. And watchOS, I have an Apple Watch, but I don't like it that much. So I'm not really thrilled about that. Hopefully they'll get something where I can just use it as a dedicated sleep tracker or something. That would be kind of interesting, where I could just charge it during the day, stick it under my bed at night, and just track my sleep. That would actually be kind of cool, since they recently purchased Bedit, which is a sleep tracking company. So maybe Apple will do something with that. That would be pretty sweet. So yeah, that's about all we know right now. Really looking forward to WWDC this year. Hopefully I'll be able to watch at least some of it. I know I have to work and stuff, but I will be live tweeting as much as I can throughout the day. So definitely follow me on Twitter, and I will try to post as much content as I can for you guys. I know if you follow me on that day and you don't like it, just mute me for that day or unfollow. I don't care. And then, refollow if you like. So I know WWDC is always a big day for Twitter and other platforms like that. So just brace yourself for it and get prepared. I will try to have new videos as soon as possible once new products are released, if I do get them. So definitely subscribe and stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next one. Subscribe. Peace.